a milestone. Over 50% of its installed electricity generation capacity came from non-fossil resources, hitting an important globally agreed number a full 5 years before its target. Under the Paris Agreement, adopted in 2015, that 195 countries had signed, no other major nation has been able to change its energy mix in such a dramatic fashion. दुनिया जहाँ रुक जाए, भारत राह बनाए। दुनिया जहाँ रुक जाए, भारत राह बनाए। हम सपने नहीं बेचते, हम करके दिखाते हैं। And so, recognizing that energy poverty is a deep injustice, Bharat will need to expand baseload fossil power to secure its energy dignity. At the same time, as I described, Bharat, with one of the lowest CO2 emits per capita, is also driving the fastest energy transition in a human history. And yet, my young friends, the battle of narrative is a relentless. Let me tell you how, through the example of Adani's Carmichael mining project in Queensland, Australia. When we went to Australia, it was not that Bharat lacked coal. What Bharat lacked was a quality coal. The Carmichael mine was born out of this necessity to substitute our local coal with a better grade of imported coal. But little did we know that our Carmichael mine would become one of the most contested energy projects of this century. Global environmental lobbies mobilized against us. Protests were staged across continents. Banks withdrew lending across businesses. We were vilified in our international media, debated in a foreign parliaments, dragged through courtrooms. Every signal was back down, retreat, give up the project. But we did not. Because our Carmichael mine was never a commercial bet. It was a commitment to our nation's energy security. And today, the very same Carmichael mine powers cleaner industrial growth in Bharat and sustains thousands of livelihoods in Australia. जब हौसला ईमान बन जाए तो फतह भी झुक जाती है। जब हौसला ईमान बन जाए तो फतह भी झुक जाती है। सफ़र उसी का कहलाता जो राह चलकर दिखाते हैं। that is the paradox of a nation building. You may be resisted, ridiculed, and punished long before you are acknowledged. Yet history has a way of settling its accounts. For in the end, they may write the headlines, but we will write the history. But my young friends, this is only half the story. Because the critics, even today, continue to debate the Carmichael mine projects. They conveniently forget another fact, the fact that we have invested to become one of the world's fastest growing renewable energy companies. आलोचना वो शोर है जो दर्शक करते हैं। आलोचना वो शोर है जो दर्शक करते हैं। सफलता वो गुंज है जो कर्मवीर रचते हैं। We are also building the world's largest renewable energy park at Khavda in Gujarat, spread over 520 square kilometers. At a full capacity by 2030, this park will generate 30 gigawatt of a green energy at an average India household consumptions. This would be equivalent to powering over 60 million national homes per year. And today, with the first 10 gigawatt already commissioned, we are on track to deliver the world's lowest cost green electron, thereby setting a global benchmark in our energy transitions. This, my young friend, is the asymmetry of our storytelling. When we build a coal for responsibility and dignity of our countrymen, we are criticized. When we build renewables at a global scale, our success become invisible. अदानी समूह ने कर्तव्य पथ से कभी मुंह नहीं मोड़ा और हम विकास की अनुमति नहीं, अपने मार्ग की गरिमा चाहते हैं। And I say this because false narrative destroy confidence. They make a nation doubt its own people and its own enterprises. But a nation with confidence tells its own story. It recognizes its builders, protects its institutions, and defends its aspirations. My dear young friends, let me now switch gears and speak about the decades ahead. As you graduate, you step into a moment of extraordinary promise where the global green energy transitions is emerging as the largest industries of our time, worth several $1 trillion, over the coming decades. It will fuel the rise of electricity-based manufacturing, green steel, green fertilizers, hydrogen ecosystems, and the critical infrastructures that AI and digital economies depends on, which is also why we are investing over $75 billion in the space of energy transitions over the next 5 years. And your discipline sits at the heart of these transitions, because here is the paradox of our age. To clean the skies, humanity must go under the earth. And the new periodic tables of progress is now dependent on rare earth, without which no magnet turns and no wind turbine spins. Lithium, without which batteries remain empty and EVs remain stationary. Copper, without which electrons lose their highways. Silicon, without which sunlight cannot be harvested. And uranium, without which baseload for our net zero civilizations is a dream. And to me, the most stunning truth of our times is that every AI chips that computes, every hyperscale cloud that connects, and every neural engine that learns all trace their origin back to the depth of Mother Earth. People may call mining the old economy, but what I say is that without you, there is no new economy. And this is why I firmly believe that mining, minerals, and earth sciences are now the new frontiers of sovereignty, sustainability, and Bharat's national capability. इसी मिट्टी में छुपा है भारत का आने वाला उजाला। इसी मिट्टी में छुपा है भारत का आने वाला उजाला। जो धरती को पढ़ ले वही है असली रखवाला। My dear friends, besides being the largest infrastructure player in the country, the Adani Group is also the largest mining player in our nation. In the years ahead, our commitment to mining and materials will significantly expand, from extracting various ores to making metals, alloys, and finished products that power our economy, electrify mobility, and enable our nation's green transition. And so, I am pleased to announce the launch of two landmark initiatives. The first initiative is the Adani Annual Internship at IIT Dhanbad. We will offer 50 paid internships every year to third-year students meeting our merits and fitment criteria. Thereafter, a minimum of 25% of these interns will receive pre-employment offers to join us. We are not looking for just colleagues who follow manuals. We are looking for innovators who will rewrite them. We will bring you our toughest problems. We welcome you if you have the drive to solve problems that the world says cannot be solved, but you are willing to take up. The second initiative, the Adani 3S Mining Excellence Centers, built with a tax mean, this is not just a lab, it is an ecosystem where responsible mining, innovation, and industries academia collaborations intersect. For metaverse labs and drone fleets, to seismic sensing and a precision blasting, this center is built to rewrite the future language of mining. Each year, the idea with the greatest potential to transform the sector of mining, energy, and core infrastructures will be selected through a campus-wide hackathon challenge. And the Adani Group will support the winning idea it selects with a funding, mentorship, and most importantly, real industry setting to prove the idea. मेरे वीर युवा साथियों, as I begin to close, I want to leave you with a few words of a personal advice, much of it from my own experiences and reflections. Remember, success is never granted. It is mined. It is extracted. As your ambitions expand, so will the world's desire to narrate your identity. It will attempt to dictate your boundaries, just as it tried to dictate mine. You will be told, just as I was, that to touch the earth is to harm the sky. But remember, to heal the sky, you must first master the earth. जिनके हाथों में मिट्टी है, वही भविष्य गढ़ते हैं। जिनके हाथों में मिट्टी है, वही भविष्य गढ़ते हैं। जो चुनौतियों से नहीं डरते, वही इतिहास बदलते हैं। And that is why I say this is our second freedom struggle. The first was to give us political independence, and the second one is to give us economic and resource independence. And you, my young friends, are the next generations of Bharat's freedom fighters. And in this struggle, you are not just extracting resources, you are extracting sovereignty. You are not just mining minerals, you are mining dignity. And in doing so, you are helping build a Bharat that is not asking others for sympathy, a Bharat that is not asking others for validations, a Bharat that is not asking others for permission. And so, when history looks back at the 100th anniversary of the IIT ISM, may it say, "ए युग तुम्हारा, ए रण तुम्हारा, हर चुनौती तुम्हारी, हर शिखर तुम्हारा, तुम ही बनोगे दिशा, तुम ही लिखोगे विधान, तुम ही हो भारत का गौरव, तुम ही हो भारत का स्वाभिमान." And so, my young friends, dream fearlessly, act relentlessly, and let us build the Bharat of our dreams. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir, for this very, very inspiring and deeply insightful address. An address that touched both memory and horizon. अगर भारत को अपनी तकदीर बदलनी है, तो उसे language of earth को master करना होगा. Registering its command on the language of earth, now IIT ISM takes steady steps to newer frontiers, especially emphasizing on green technologies and critical minerals. IIT ISM धनबाद की अगली सदी green technologies, critical minerals, digital भारत और global leadership की सदी होगी. Sir, your speech actually brought in so many nuggets of wisdom, and इन nuggets को हम किसी भी उम्र में और करियर के किसी भी फेज में आत्मसात कर सकते हैं. फ्यूचर इज बिल्ट नाउ, इतिहास मत भूलो, भविष्य कमाया जाता है. राइट योर कोड, स्क्रिप्ट योर हिस्ट्री, दुनिया जहां रुक जाए, भारत राह दिखाए. सफर उसी का कहलाता है जो राह दिखाए. So future is built now in the present.